Reporting Entities Pre-Registration Training. Before registering on goAML, all reporting entities will need to obtain a secured access to the network. That secured access to the network requires a pre-registration process that we will be exploring now. The system is called Security Access Control Management, or SACM. The pre-registration on SACM is a one-time process. SACM is also called the e-services portal. SACM is designed to provide free and secured access to external users to the FIU's network. This is the first stage of the registration process. How to pre-register on SACM. In order to be ready, you need to prepare the following: a scanned PDF copy of a valid organization's trade license or an incorporation certificate, a scanned copy of the user's valid Emirates ID, and a scanned copy of an official letter authorizing the user to act on the organization's behalf or as the money laundering reporting officer. Please follow the link that you can see on the screen now. As you can see on the screen, this is the SACM homepage. In order to register yourself, please click on the registration button. Please fill in the pre-registration form that you can see in front of you. Before you submit your form, please make sure that you attach a copy of the trade license or the incorporation certificate, the Emirates ID of the user, as well as the authorization letter mentioned previously. And before submission, please make sure that you check the box that says, "I have read and accepted the goAML service portal terms and conditions." We will now explore the registration form together. Please start by selecting the reporting entity as your registration type. Type in the name of your organization in the entity name field, then move on to selecting the supervisory body. Select the most relevant supervisory body as per your license. Please do not select the UAE Financial Intelligence Unit. Type in your organization's trade license number or certificate of incorporation number in the ID number field. Then please move on to the details of the user. In that part, you will be asked to type in your full name in the individual name, and then select the nationality from the drop-down menu, and then select your ID type from the drop-down menu as well. Type in your Emirates ID number in the ID number field. Then please type in your official email address to receive the email OTP in the email field. Then move on to type in your UAE mobile number to receive the SMS OTP. Please make sure that this mobile number is operational and will be able to receive SMSs. Then move on to choosing a file to be uploaded and make sure that you upload a copy of your valid Emirates ID, an authorization letter from your organization, as well as a copy of the trade license or the incorporation certificate. Then please make sure that you check the box before proceeding. That box is right next to the terms and the conditions of the website. Then please click the submit when you are done. What happens after you submit the pre-registration request? There will be a pre-registration number that is generated and assigned to your request. An email will be created and forwarded to the registered email address from the system, and the email of the system is webmaster@eservices.centralbank.ae. Once you receive that email, please make sure that you click on the link in the email to verify your registered email address. The verification email is quite important, otherwise you will not be able to move forward with the process. You will see this message if the verification process was successful. What if you did not receive the verification email? Sometimes the verification email, because it's sent from the system, is blocked by the mail servers. In that case, you might be able to find the email in the junk mailbox or the spam mail. If you still cannot find it there, please make sure that you speak to your IT team and ask them to whitelist the email address of the system, as you can see on the screen now. Please make sure if you receive any emails from the system that you do not respond to them, because this is a system email and no one will be seeing your emails. Afterwards, you may inform the goAML support team that the email address has been whitelisted by sending a request to resend the verification email to goaml@cbue.gov.ae. What happens after you verify your email? Your supervisory body receives your pre-registration request, reviews the request and its attachments, and then decides whether to approve the request or not. Once your request is approved, you will be able to receive an email OTP and an SMS OTP. The email OTP will be sent to the registered email address, and the SMS OTP will be sent to the mobile number that was used in the registration form. Once your supervisor approves your pre-registration request, the email OTP will be sent to your registered email. The email will look like what you can see on the screen now. It will have a link that you need to click to be able to move forward. Click on the link provided in the email and you will be prompted to provide the following: your registered email address, the email OTP, and the mobile OTP as received. Then please press the Get Secret Key button to proceed. Once you press the Get Secret Key button, the screen will look like this. The secret key that's on the screen will be used to set up the Google Authenticator application account. You will then receive the email that you can see on the screen now. This will have your username, a secret key, and a URL to follow. How can you obtain the Google Authenticator passcode? Download the Google Authenticator application on your mobile device from the App Store or the Play Store. Once installed, please open the Google Authenticator application and click on the Begin button to proceed. In Add an Account screen, please select Enter a provided key. The next screen will open up where you need to enter the account name as goAML Portal and your key as the secret key provided in the approval email. Once you complete your entries correctly, click Add, then your account will be added. In order to complete your Google Authenticator configuration, please click on the three-dot menu on the top right and click on Settings. Sometimes this menu does not look like a three-dot menu, but instead there will be 3 dashes. It's exactly the same thing, sometimes it differs from one phone type to the other. Click on Time Correction for Code, click on Sync Now, then your Google account configuration will be complete. Your Google Authenticator is now ready and can generate a valid key when needed.